Hello and welcome to my humble YouTube channel and welcome to my video for today. So, this video is going to be to clarify, sort of, a little bit, I'm not sure, just to inform and just to, I don't know, I'm just going to read it to you, okay? So, centuries we've been told that we are incapable of self-rule. We've become reliant on a higher class to decide what is wrong and what is right on behalf of us as a population. And that's why we're so corrupt, because we've just become submissive to the government and the people that tell us what to do because they're authorities and they're supposed to know better than us or something, I don't know, because they're just better than us. Anyway, we've started acting incapable of self-rule. That's what happened, is that we probably could have been capable of looking after ourselves. And then we got so used to having someone tell us what to do, we got so used to having cops, we got so used to having like this whole system that we have now, that we probably couldn't go without it now, because like it'd just be fucking chaos. And so yeah, the government knows that we're incapable of looking after ourselves. That's what they're using to their advantage. The fact that we can't riot because we simply can't exist, we can't coexist without destruction. Anyhow, are we really so fucked up and awful to each other that we can't manage to look after ourselves without destruction? I believe that we should be allowed freedom, and I believe that we should be allowed the freedom to trust, we should be allowed just the fact that we could trust other people, like the fact that we can rely on our fellow human beings to not fuck us over and to not fucking kill us. Okay, did you know what? I'm not even talking about just like that was about Australia, right? The next part is about worldwide and countries in specific. So, first and foremost, I'd like to say that it is a government thing, like the governments in various parts of the world are allowed to remove people from their lives, essentially kidnap them. Anyone that they think is a threat. I know that in China, I think it's China or Japan, if you are trying to start a revolution, or if you're trying to start a riot, or if you're on Facebook trying to do that type of thing, they will have you removed. And nobody can help you. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. Basically, if you're a threat to the government and their big fucking structure, if you pull one little string, it fucking unravels. So they have to cut you out. So yeah, I just thought I'd tell you that. So, in Mexico right now, well, recently, it's kind of recent news, I think it was in September or October, and it's now November, so it's relatively recent. 43 students disappeared after trying to collect funds to attend a protest against discriminatory hiring practices of teachers. So they tried to do something, a protest, the key word there would be protest, and the other key word would be discriminatory, because both of those things are things that the government needs to keep the rule on, on top of it all. So, what else? Oh yeah, let's have a look at Malala. Okay, so this is a completely different part of the world. This is past Mexico. This is a different part of the world. Pretty sure it's Pakistan. Right. So, she was a threat to the Taliban, so they shot her. Her ideologies made her a threat, and so she was shot. And yeah, the Taliban was in charge from 1996 to 2001. Like, they had full control, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what it was. In that time, there were 15 massacres, 160,000 starving civilians, hundreds of thousands of people fleeing the country. They forced 100,000 plus people to leave their homes, many people unaccounted for. So that's 100,000 minimum. There was more. 600 women were kidnapped. This includes children, this includes girls, little girls, were sold to brothels, kept as slaves, and they went to training camps. They were used for human trafficking. So basically, like, women, this is going on in the country. Okay. let me just get across to my fellow women. How about that? Call me a feminist if you want. I don't give a fuck. Call me a crazy bitch if you want. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. But if feminism means believing that women need to get equal rights, then I guess I'm a fucking feminist then. Go suck a dick. I don't care. Like, I'm not talking to people right in this video right now. I'm not aiming at people that don't support this cause. I'm not aiming to persuade people that don't care. I'm aiming to get through to the people that do care. Because without people that do care, my revolution is a party of one person, that is me. So I don't know what exactly there is that I can change as a one person party. I'm gonna need some help. So if you guys could just fucking signal boost the shit out of these videos or whatever, I don't know. Right. Yeah. So let me get back to the Taliban. They denied food supplies. So the UN, the United Nations, sent them food supplies, and they denied it. And the reason for that was because they were starving people for their military agenda and using humanitarian services as a weapon of war. That means they were manipulating people by the use of food. So let's have a think about the things that you need to survive. Clean air, clean water, food. They denied people food. They're killing people off. They're subtly killing people off. And they, like, I don't know what it's like nowadays, because I know that this information was from 96 to 2001, and I know these things happen between probably anywhere from 96 onwards, really, I think. I just wanted to let you know as well that according to some website I went on, I can't remember which one, it said that the plans for the Taliban to become more powerful and occupy more areas, and they're going to get the shit together, and apparently that's coming in 2015, between 2015 to 2018, so I just wanted to tell you about that. I just also had a question. Do you guys that watch my videos, do you really believe that, like, the condition in which these people in the other countries are living is good? Do you genuinely believe that, like, it's all fucking happy dandy and that Australia is the be all and end all, or that, like, it's just Australia, the US, and fucking England? Like, are you aware that there are countries that are worse off? Like, are you aware that there are countries that are so bad and completely corrupt? Like, I don't know. I feel I'm so compelled to tell you about all these things that are going on in these countries, because it's fucking disgraceful. And, you know, if you take a look at how the people in these countries are being treated, and then you look at your mediocre life and your mundane little world, and you think, wow, my problems don't fucking matter, because, you know, hundreds and thousands of people are dying and starving and being denied food and being sold as slaves, and, like, it's 2014 and the word slave is still used. Like, I think that's a bit of a fucking problem, really, isn't it? Like, I don't know. It's really disheartening when I'm doing, like, all that I can to influence people and inform people and keep them, you know, knowledgeable about these things. But it's really difficult when I'm not even that educated myself, and when I have no people supporting me, like, at all. And, you know, I know that there's a few of you that are supporting me, and I really appreciate you people, and, like, you don't get any recognition because I don't actually know who you are, but, yeah. Honestly, the people that don't support me, I couldn't give a fuck, really. Like, I'm not asking you, because I know that I'm not going to change your views. So if you can continue living your life thinking that I'm fucking wrong and thinking that Tony Abbott is the best Prime Minister Australia's ever had, then go ahead and, like, continue. Live your perfect little narrow-minded life and fuck off out of mine, because I don't want any part in that. Like, fuck that noise. But for those people that think maybe it's time for a change, or think maybe it's time to start thinking a little bit differently, that's what I'm looking for. People that think that it's time to think differently. think that it's time to break this fucking tradition.